Platinum point. What? Okay, give me a second. Okay, we're good. We're back. Let's start that again. Hello, everyone. Blaze here. Man, I'm supposed to say hey guys, aren't I? Hey guys, Blaze here. Trying this again. You know, my second massive break since starting this. Episode 6. I know what I said last time about doing some leveling in between episodes. And I tried to do that, and then the moment I stepped out of my house, it did more story stuff. So, that's why I'm starting on the starting menu here. Okay, so we do start in the house then. Yeah, I was just worried that the moment we loaded in, it was going to put us straight into the story stuff. I'm still not wearing shoes from last time. Right, so I'm going to head outside, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to immediately start talking to Not Dawn. Here we go. Hello, Akari. There you are. Let's hurry to headquarters. I'm really starting to wonder if I should do all this voice acting stuff. I'm not really sure how important it is. Adaman. Who's Adaman? Oh, I don't think I've actually met him yet. I've got to come up with a voice. Look who's being punctual. Finally realize you're wasting Almighty Sinnoh's precious time by bowing to a sham? There you go again, insisting on your false image of Almighty Sinnoh as a ruler of time. My people follow the true Almighty Sinnoh, the font of all creation and ruler of space. Ha! You could have all the space there is and still not know what to do with it. Excuse me? Are you really suggesting that you make better use of your time than we make of vast Yasui's space? Better than some. It's a miracle you showed up on time, O mighty leader of the Pearl Clan. I worried you'd get lost in the pointlessly vast space you're so fond of and never show up. Me? Get lost? In Almighty Sinnoh's great gift to the Pearl Clan? In our world's very basis? You wish. I love these guys already. I wish that I hadn't let myself get dragged into arguing with you. Almighty Sinnoh, forgive me. What a waste of time. I'm off to Commander Komoda's office. I believe it was you who started this. There they both go. You can feel the tension when those two show up. You haven't met them, have you? The woman with the reverence for space is Irida, leader of the Pearl Clan. The man who was going on and on about time, Adaman, leads the Diamond Clan. Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan, crap, I missed the line. Something coexists at the moment. Apparently things used to be less peaceful. But the boss, the commander, is waiting. We should save this conversation for after you report to him. Some fun drama to start off with. So yeah, okay, here we are, back in Jubilate Village. There's a quest over there, I'll grab that later. Okay. So we've got like 3 marks outside the building. I'm guessing the dark one's just like outside of the side quest. The white one is the main quest. So let's just get moving. I'll pick up the side quests once I'm through this bit of story stuff. I am going to do that training off camera, I promise. I've just gotta get past all the story first. Here we go. What do you intend to do about that Cleavor, Commander Komodo? May be descended from a warrior of Almighty Sinnoh, but look at the mess he's causing. We can't sit back and let him rage on. You do get right to the point, Adaman. Time wasted is lost. Well, tell me, what would you have us do? Cleavor is a precious lord of the Pearl Clan, is he not? That's the point. My clan can't intervene directly where a lord of the Pearl Clan's concerned. If my people were to do something, our two clans might end up back at each other's throats. Just like we used to be. But even folk of the Galaxy team have been wounded, haven't they? Seems someone got to do something here. Who, then? Would the Diamond Clan have the Pearl Clan bring down one of its own honored nobles? I don't believe I said that. Thought it, maybe. You might as well have said it, you fool. Look, we don't even know what drove Lord Cleavor into such a violent frenzy. I'd like to know that myself. This is a first as far as my clan knows, too. Clan, not plan. Crap. I see you've arrived. This is Blaze, the newest member of our Survey Corps. Aha! I hear from Mai you've earned Weirdeer's favor. Good to finally meet you, stranger from the Rift. I'm Adaman, leader of the Diamond Clan, if you want to be formal. But that's a mouthful. Just call me Adaman. If you came from beyond the space-time rift, would you be from the space where Almighty Sinnoh is said to reside? I'm Irida, leader of the Pearl Clan. Caution and foresight are my watchwords, which is why I have trouble believing such a tale. Would you really have passed through that rift? I have a proposition. Why not send this one to study Cleavor before deciding what must be done? You'd send this stranger, who supposedly fell from the rift, to study Cleavor? This newcomer with no experience? Says the leader with almost no experience. Being a good leader isn't a matter of time. It's a matter of embracing Hisui's vastness without fear. Well then, there you have it. If how new you are doesn't matter, then let's give this kid his chance. I'm sold, Commander. Let's try this your way. This should be fun. I'll get to see how good you Galaxy folk really are with all your weird ways. Putting Pokemon in those strange balls and what have you. That whole practice bothers me. Almighty Sinnoh made Hisui vast so Pokemon could live freely throughout. We're meant to stand alongside Pokemon, not count ourselves above them. We do not use Pokeballs from a desire to control our Pokemon, only so that we can live together. Allow us to show you what we can do. This is your mission now, Blaze. I order you to study Cleavor and help us find the truth of this situation. I accept. Remember that you are a stranger who appeared one day out of the very sky above us. People are naturally suspicious of your presence here. If you wish to be fully accepted and trusted, you must work hard. Work yourself to the very bone. Activate guide. Here we go. Well, that's settled. And there's no time like the present. The Lord of the Woods, Cleavor, is descended from a Pokemon that was blessed with Almighty Sinnoh's own power. No other Pokemon you've yet encountered can compare to his strength. Be warned. I do believe I have been warned. Listen to me. The Galaxy Expedition Team has come to the Hisui region as a group of outsiders. Some might even call us interlopers. We mustn't do anything to threaten our relations with the Diamond and Pearl clans. Understand? Join me downstairs, Blaze. We'll cover the details of this new mission. Cylene getting in on this, as she probably should under the circumstances. Oh, B is not sprint. There we go. Oh, good. You're already here. Professor Laventon, the briefing, if you please. Yes, let's get right to it. So, Blaze, I understand you've been requested to find out the cause of Cleavor's frenzied state. But as you are aware by now, Cleavor is a mighty thing, nigh invincible even. The Security Corps tried throwing Pokeballs at Cleavor when they were attacked, but I'm afraid they didn't even come close to catching him. It seems he's a far trickier opponent than even those aggressive species of Pokemon that cannot be caught outside of battle once they're riled. I'd like to be perfectly clear on this point. This mission will put you in extreme danger. Do you believe you can handle it? Of course. Very well. Then let us go over the particulars. Diamond and Pearl clans revere their nobles because they believe these Pokemon serve their Almighty Sinnoh. They give you offerings to express their gratitude to these Pokemon in locations they call the Noble Seats. So perhaps a good starting point for our research could be to find out what sorts of offerings they normally leave for this Kleavor. Blaze! We need to speak with you! Listen, that rift in space-time seems like it connects this world to a whole other world. That world might be where Almighty Sinnoh itself resides. The true Almighty Sinnoh, that is. The one that rules over time. So if you fell through the space-time rift, that might mean you traveled through time by Almighty Sinnoh's own power. Think of it, you must have been just swimming in its divine might. Well, I've got a favor to ask of you, oh amazing time traveler. Don't just study Kleavor, quell his frenzy. Well, you certainly caught us at a good time, young Adaman. We were just discussing our next steps with regards to this whole Kleavor situation. Oh-ho. You must be that Galaxy Team scholar I've heard about. Good to meet you, Mr. Professor. Share some of that knowledge with me sometime. Now, let me elaborate a little. Those Pearl Clan types have a lot of respect for Kleavor. You heard his title, Lord of the Woods. I'm sure they'd rather get this under control too, but it's hard for them to come right out and ask those of the Galaxy Team, of all people, for help. And the truth is, we in the Diamond Clan have a similar problem on our hands. Pokemon dear to us off in the mountains has flown into the same type of frenzy as Kleavor. Now, there's certainly bad blood between us and the Pearl Clan, but still. We've all got to share Hisui, and that means we ought to tackle our problems together. But there aren't many capable of standing up to such powerful Pokemon. You're the best hope we've got. You'll find Kleavor at Grand Tree Arena. He's in the very heart of the Heartwood. His warden is a boy named Lian. Lian is a brilliant child, but also a bit... well, sometimes brilliance can be binding, you know? I'll tell you all about his beloved Kleavor, whether you wish him to or not. Anyway, I'm sure you're up to the challenge, so we'll be counting on you. See you later. Trusting dangerous beast wrangling to a child, as you do in a Pokemon game. He certainly left quickly once he'd finished talking. I suppose he really values his time. Adaman and I weren't wrong, you know. If you're to study and perhaps even quell Kleavor, you'd best start by visiting his abode. Our new Heights camp would be a handy place for setting out towards Grand Tree Arena. And you should stop by the pastures, too. You want to choose the best Pokemon to bring. Okay. Baggin. Whoever this is new. Finding yourself unable to pick up the materials you come across? Satchel always seeming full? If that sounds like you, it would be wise to lend me your ear a moment and hear what I have to say. It's a little more serious than I said. You can carry around even more in that satchel of yours if you learn the trick to packing things in. I can teach you if you'd like. What do you say? Screw it. Let's go. I like your initiative. My teaching fee is a near 100 money. Alright? Screw it. Perfect. Then lend me your ear a moment. You've made space to keep one more kind of item in your satchel. And that's all there is to it. See how much more you can fit in by packing things rightly. Wow, I said that so wrong. If you want to be able to carry even more things, there's more I could teach you. What do you say? Like your initiative. My teaching fee is a neat 200, alright? Perfect. Let me your ear a moment. I'm just gonna go through a couple of these. Okay. Okay, so I just did that guy's thing like 5 times. I'm gonna head back out to the fields now. It's probably gonna play a cutscene as soon as I get to the field camp with... Oh, no, I'm getting a cutscene now! Sort of preempted me. How are things, my good friend? It's follow! Yes! I certainly hope you're putting that secret backstrike technique I taught you to good use. That's a bit of a tongue twister. Either way, I have some super potions here, just for you. Oh, think nothing of it. Having the Survey Corps out and about studying Pokémon is great for business, you know? Supporting you now is actually an investment in my own fortunes. Thank you. Wait, I don't have super potions yet. Oh, cool, okay. And now I must depart. There are ruins that are just calling to me. Ruins. Oh, I just remembered. You meet Cynthia outside some ruins as well for the first time in Diamond and Pearl. She gives you, like, medicine for, like, calming Psyduck headaches. And she's there because she's, like, investigating ruins. So, hey, fun Descendant references. Oh, okay. So, no cutscene the moment we load in here. At this point, I'm going to do some training. I don't need to rest yet. But yeah, you'll probably see some of it. But I'm just going to take the time to get some levels on my Pokemon here. A connection, before I go, actually, a connection I made recently, when I recently started replaying, Monster Hunter World. And it occurred to me just how similar Monster Hunter World and this game are, or Monster Hunter in general and this game. There's a lot of notable similarities, like the crafting and the experiencing powerful monsters out in the world and the sort of free roam nature of it all. I've only ever played World, but Monster Hunter's kind of fun. I'm a Charge Blade player in my limited experience with the game. I actually just remembered that my my Cascoon can evolve as well. I've got to remember how to check that. Sick. Got ourselves a Dustox. And let's see if we can manage the moves a little bit. Confusion will be good to have. I'll swap out Poison Sting. Or Poison Powder, I mean. Yeah. No, who am I kidding? I don't need Tackle. There we go. That was a Chimchar. That was a Chimchar. I heard it. I heard it just up here. I'll go back to that, like, wobbling rock in a second. Staravia. Whoa. That's less than ideal. There's a Stantler. Yeah, no, these, like, resource nodes are also very, very Monster Hunter. And if I hit that tree, like with the, resource node, I'm guessing I'm gonna get something pop out. Oh, yeah, there's a Burmy. Okay. This is not a great type matchup. Oh shoot, the Geodude's getting in on this too. I forgot that happens. Yikes. Okay, that's unfortunate. I've mentioned the fire type oath. I think I mentioned it at least. But yeah, the moment I heard that Chimchar. Chimchar was my first ever starter Pokemon too. Like, finding a Chimchar will be no small deal for me. Turn away. Yeah, that was definitely the back. Nice. New catch. Keep hearing that noise. Oh, that's the place where we're headed, that tree up there. Okay. That's an Alpha Stantler, okay. I wonder if I can get close enough to lock on it. Oh! Yep. Okay, we're leaving. we are so leaving. Bye. Good. Let's see if I can pull up my map here. Max's Lost Satchel. That must be for a side quest. Oh, no, okay, the Wiggling War is still there. I just didn't see it. Rock type, we're gonna want Weasel out for that. Yeah, called it. Hello, Geodude. Sick. Oh, hey, Starly can evolve. Gastaravia. Sick. Perfect. First Burmy. There's something shiny over there. Oh, that's shiny. Stardust? Heck yeah. There's something over here, too. Okay, that should catch. You don't see me. You don't see me. Haha. Silly goose. Turn around. Turn around. Do it. Turn around. I'll even back up a little. Just turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. It's fine. This is fine. Haha. Don't do that at home, kids. Oh. That's an Alpha Staravia. Oh, right, yeah. Hello, Burmy. You know, I usually, when I'm playing the regular Pokemon games, I'm pretty stingy about how much Pokemon caching I do because I don't want to, like, fill up the box or anything. But, you know, with Pokemon Go and this game, it's a very different experience. Is this a path up? This is a path up. I think. Still following me? It's still following me! Run! Caught my first Kricketune. Hey, Shinx can evolve too. We're getting all sorts of evolutions up in here. There we go. Got a Luxio. I love the Luxray line, honestly. I have a friend who is, like, adamantly opposed to it for some reason, but I really love this evolutionary line. I'm a big fan. Pearl Clan guy? Oh yeah, I learned about the berry thing. Learned that firsthand. Paris. Okay, I've heard these things are really, really aggressive. So let's play this safe. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't even know what it's doing. We hide. Oh no. That could have been bad. Yeah, it was just today I watched a short by, like, Terminal Montage about, like, the first act of Legends Arceus leading up to the Cleavor fight. And they were not kidding about how aggressive Paris is. Get some Stardust out of this, I think. No, but I got some extra stuff at the very least. Yeah, I got it. Here's the real question. How hard is it going to be to catch this Parasect back here? This is not a... Is that an alpha? Yes, it is. Never mind. Okay, we're backing up from that one. Where are we going? I need to keep following the coast around this way. There's a Pichu there. Yoink. What? No? Oh, you kidding me? That sucks. It was asleep. It was, like said, it was super easy to capture. That's lame. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. They fly now? I guess Gyarados is kind of always... It is flying type. What, Sonic? It wasn't the Gyarados. It was not the Gyarados. Okay. So I'm currently over here in this area where this missing bag is. This lost satchel. New music. Well, there was new music until this Geodude decided to screw it up. Hey, here we are. Hey, there's Beautiflies here. I recognize this music. I definitely know this music. It's in a different time signature from the original, but there's a route theme from Diamond and Pearl that's definitely reminiscent of. Oh my god. That's an Alpha Heracross. I keep getting sprint and crouch mixed up, which is not a good thing to do. Level 45! Oh, mama. Oh, hey, it's Combi. There we go. New Pokemon. Sort of an interesting role reversal going on in here. Like, used to be that Pokemon would strike from the tall grass at me, and now I'm striking from the tall grass at the Pokemon. Heck yeah. Backstrike. Those two are males. This one's male. This one's female. Hey! Let's see if we can catch this one. Maybe end up with a Vespiquen later down the line. Sweet! I don't know if we caught a female Combi earlier, but I know the males don't evolve into Vespiquen. Okay, we've got two evolutions here. Here we go. And we have Bibarel, which even after all these years, it's still so strange to see Bibarel on all fours after its original sprite in Gen 4. Still so strange. This is what I'm here for. Also strange without the spiky flames. But hey, a Quilava is a Quilava, and that I cannot complain about. Oh, there's a blue rock up there. I should... Yeah, I know there's, you do get some, like, Pokemon to ride, and one of them is, meant for climbing. I know what it's the evolution of. I don't know its name, but I won't spoil it in advance. Cool. Okay, I might actually be able to make it up here. Here we are. Okay, so Sky Tumblestone. Okay, so my satchel still isn't big enough to... I can discard the mud. Take the mud, or I'll take the Sky Tumblestone over the mud. I wonder what kind of Pokeball this makes, if it's just a Great Ball. Textures are a little bland up here. He's nice, though. Oh, that is quite a view. Feather Ball. Feather Ball. Must be for catching, like, flying-type Pokemon or something. It now seems like about the time I should really head back to... Trying to decide... Because is that Lake Acuity right there? I would assume that's Lake Acuity. Part of the reason we can't make it there yet is because there's a big old cliff right here. Let's fast travel to the Fieldlands camp. Let's... Wow, that's actually quite a collection we got there. 4,000. Hello. Oh. Got a new ring. Cool. Alright, and now, as we were told, we can now report to Silene for a rank upgrade. Our investigation for the commander will grind to a halt if you become incapacitated, recruit. I should like to avoid that outcome. I imagine you would as well, since it would mean losing the food and shelter we provide for you. If you have progress to report, I will judge its worthiness. Show me your Pokedex. You have made progress. It seems you have earned yourself a star. Yay! 2 stars! We'll take it. With this, you have officially attained the rank of 2nd star in the Galaxy Expedition team. Now use Feather Balls. Okay, so each star is kind of like a gym badge, actually. Have these as well. There are further recipes you'll need for crafting. Feather Ball recipe, sick. Super Potion recipe, sick. Continue to dedicate yourself to completing the Pokédex if you hope to rise higher in the ranks. Okay, this is future editing Blaze. Back in the game real quick, a few days later, just to do the outro. Man, when I said off camera for that training stuff, I was not right. I was incorrect. I was very much incorrect. I did that all on camera. What I really meant was that I would be cutting most of it, and frankly, at this point, I have cut most of it, but there is, what do you know, still enough to turn into a whole episode. So, here we are. I planned to do this in multiple recordings, and do a bit more story stuff this time instead of just doing that, like getting that first stuff out of the way. Which is why I was so eager to get it out of the way, because I thought it wouldn't be the only story stuff in this episode. It is what it is. Regardless, thanks for coming back, everyone. I checked the recording files. It has been something like 13 months since I recorded the last 2 episodes. So, for those of you who are back, welcome back. I'm so glad to have you here again, and I'm so glad to be playing this game again a year later. I look forward to continuing to do this. I'm not going to set any expectations, because clearly setting expectations has not gone as intended, so we're just gonna roll with what happens. And my hope is that what happens is I will see you again next week. So, with that said, yeah. Have a good one.